Hello, everyone. Today, we'll answer key questions about global trade, simply with examples. Let's dive in.
What are two main reasons U.S. businesses expand into global markets?
First, to reach new customers. For example, Apple earns most of its revenue outside the US. Second, to reduce costs, finding cheaper materials or labor. Car companies source parts globally to save money.
What is comparative advantage? Any U.S. examples?
Comparative advantage means producing what you do best and trading for the rest. The US exports technology, aircraft, and corn, while importing textiles and electronics from countries like Vietnam.
How are balance of trade and balance of payments determined?
Balance of trade equals exports minus imports. Surplus, exports greater than imports. Deficit, imports greater than exports. Balance of payments adds investments, aid, and money flows.
What is dumping in global trade?
Dumping is selling goods abroad, below production cost to beat competitors. Example, some cheap steel exports to foreign markets.
What are the pros and cons of licensing?
Licensing lets a foreign company use your brand or technology. Pros, low cost, low risk. Cons, less control over quality. Example, Disney licenses characters to toy makers worldwide.
What services do export trading companies provide?
They help businesses export, handling shipping, paperwork, customs, and buyers. Example, Afghan Saffron Company reaching Europe through an ETC.
What is the key difference between a joint venture and a strategic alliance?
Joint venture. Two companies create a new business together, like Sony and Ericsson phones. Strategic alliance, just a partnership, no new company, Starbucks and PepsiCo, bottled drinks.
What makes a company a multinational corporation?
An MNC operates in multiple countries. Examples, Coca-Cola, Unilever, Toyota. They manage factories, offices, and sales worldwide.
What are four major hurdles to global trade?
1. Cultural differences. 2. Economic instability. 3. Legal barriers. 4. Physical, environmental factors. Example, Afghanistan's landlocked location increases transport costs.
What does ethnocentricity mean?
It's believing your culture is superior. A company ignoring local customs may fail. Example, ads that don't match local culture can offend customers.
How would a low dollar value affect U.S. exports?
A weak dollar makes U.S. goods cheaper for foreigners, boosting exports. Example, U.S. wheat and machinery become more affordable abroad.
What does the Foreign Corrupt Practices Act prohibit?
It bans U.S. companies from bribing foreign officials to get business, keeping trade fair.
What are the advantages and disadvantages of trade protectionism and tariffs?
Advantages: protects jobs and young industries. Disadvantages: higher prices and less competition. Example, U.S. tariffs on steel protect local factories but raise costs for manufacturers.
What is the primary purpose of the WTO?
To set global trade rules, negotiate agreements, and settle disputes fairly. Example, I've worked with WTO to help least developed countries join global trade.
What is the key objective of a common market like the EU?
A common market removes barriers, so goods, services, and workers move freely. Example, the EU's single market of 27 countries boosts trade and growth. So remember, global trade connects people, economies, and ideas. Understanding these concepts, from comparative advantage to WTO, helps us all navigate a connected world wisely.